expectations, right?
Yeah, that's huge for us. Just the amount of work we're able to put in together. I never come to the facility alone. I'm always recovery, watching film. I have my dad and my brother in there with me, so I always get great advice from them. And I feel like he's just pushing me, and I'm pushing him to be better every single day, and that's all you could really ask for.
Do you like this whole nickel thing? I mean, you like where you're headed in that regard?
Yeah, I play nickel, but I play corner as well, so I do both during practice. I feel like I'm developing really well. Like Sonny said, I just need when my time comes, I'm going to make a play when my number's called. So that's really what it is for me right now.
What's the best advice you've heard from your dad in the last year or so? You know, with you guys basically being on the same team now.
Yeah.
And stuff. But he's in your ear a lot, I'm sure. But
I would have to say it's probably trust your eyes or trust your instincts. As a player, like if you're second guessing and you're not pulling your trigger when it's time to make the play, then you're behind. So once you feel the play and you recognize it, you just got to trust yourself.
And when you look out there and see Sonny at linebacker now instead of safety, what do you see? If you follow my drift there.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you see, he understands the whole entire defense. So I feel like his understanding of the defense has made it a little bit easier transition for him. And then I think what he was saying, he's just closer to the ball now, so everything's happening a lot faster. So no wasted movement, getting his footwork right, and honestly just trusting the coach and just going out there to play.
Lorenzo, what do you like about? Where do you feel more comfortable this time of year than where you were a year ago going through the transition to defense?
I feel like I understand the defense better as a whole, and then I understand the techniques better. What Coach Walt's teaching me, Coach Knowles and the entire defensive staff, I feel like I have a better understanding of that, and my technique has increased over this last year a lot. So I feel like with my technique and then understanding the defense, I'm able to play faster.
Lorenzo, could you be the punt returner for this team?
I could be the punt returner, but I want to get back there on kickoff return. I've done that before at Notre Dame. I feel real comfortable back there. I could do punt return as well, but I feel like I'm just a playmaker with the ball in my hands. I can use my athleticism, use my speed, and go make some plays back there for the team.
How much did you do play in the slot at Notre Dame? You played there some, right, or quite a bit? As a receiver.
As a receiver, yeah. I played in the slot. I played outside. I played everywhere at Notre Dame.
How much does that experience in the slot as a receiver help you in the slot as a defender?
I mean, I just understand the routes kind of a little bit better. Once I get a feel for a route, once I see like the over coming, I know there's a dig coming behind it. Flat route, I know the curls come behind it. I just have a better I feel like I have a good understanding of what the offense is trying to do with their routes.
Lorenzo, that nickel spot comes with like run fits, and we saw Jordan blitz quite a bit last year from that position. Just how comfortable are you with that aspect?
I feel great. I feel really confident in my blitz ability. If you were listening to Sonny a little bit, I'm coming with some speed. I'm coming pretty fast with it. So with understanding the defense, I'm able to pull my trigger fast and make some plays blitzing overall.
I know as defensive backs, you sort of want to be versatile, be able to play anywhere. But do you have a thought on whether playing in the slot, playing the nickel spot, or playing outside might suit you better?
Honestly, I just I cover people. So in the nickel or outside, I like to cover people. Definitely I can get in the run fit, but I'm not going to be a major in A gap fitting all the time. So definitely just covering people overall, being a cover corner, cover nickel.
Is the run stuff the biggest difference when you play nickel versus outside?
Yeah, you're involved. I mean, if you get like a nub tight end or something as a corner, like a boundary corner, then you'll be in the run fit with like a 9 technique or something like that. As a nickel, you're in the run fit a lot more on our zone coverages.
Did it take like a while for you to, or maybe it didn't take a while, just like coming back over to defense full time?
Yeah.
Like when did you feel like you kind of had your feet under you?
I feel like it was more so like the man. Like I use my athleticism to go get up in someone, and that's kind of easier just to be able to run. But it was kind of like maybe like zone coverage more so, and like understanding those run fits and exactly where my drop's at, and using my help more so as a nickel.
What are the biggest things you've learned so far just from being coached by Tim Walton?
Coach Walt, he actually doesn't overcomplicate things. I feel like it's really trusting your eyes. We do so much film study, and he just really develops our minds as players. So when we're out there, we're able to play so fast, and I feel like that separates us. But then also being able to understand the entire defense and how it works together. When you understand the entire defense, you're able to use your help, use your leverage, and then really have play ops and be able to jump routes and make some plays, get some picks.
What were things that resonated with you about Coach Walton when he was recruiting you to come here?
I think really him being a player here, that really resonated with me a lot. And then just how the other players, I got to talk to some other players, and I already knew them prior, so how they viewed him, I feel like that made me feel really comfortable with that relationship. And then also just his resume. He's been a lot of places, he's done a lot of things, so I know what he's telling me and all the testimonies he had. He's a great coach.
Are you primarily playing that nickel spot now?
No, I'm doing both in practice. So I'm splitting both my reps, but I would say I'm doing a little bit more nickel.
What's it like just switching between those two positions?
Nothing. It's just I'm in there. He says go play corner. I'm out there at corner. It's just playing football.
You guys have a lot of depth in all those positions coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you envision? I know it's early on.
Yeah.
What would be the year that you envision having with all those guys returning?
Really, when I get in, when I get a chance to get in the game and just make the play when my number's called, I feel like the coaches trust me. I feel like my teammates trust me, and I feel like that's the biggest thing I had to develop over the year, just being able to be out there and trust me to make the play when my number called. Now that I've developed that, I feel like when I get in the game, I'm just ready to go. But obviously, special teams is a big thing here, and like we're gonna hammer in on that. And I definitely want to make an impact there on the team. But I'm ready to start making some plays now on defense.
Do you see yourself as someone who could contribute as a returner potentially?
I know I could contribute as a returner.
Have you, because kickoff return has not really been something that has been done much around here. The last kickoff return for a touchdown, I think, was 2009 or 10.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Are you? Have you been campaigning for that?
Yeah, we're trying to get some defensive dudes back there, make it shake a little bit. But overall, yeah, I want to go back there and get back on kickoff return for sure. And I feel like my coaches trust me back there, so just when I get back there, go make a play.
How have you seen your brother grow into playing linebacker?
He's been it's only been 4 practices, and he's still developing. But I feel like he's developing at a good pace, really a rapid rate. So if you just keep staying on the development when first game of the season starts, I think you're going to be satisfied with what he's doing.
Lorenzo, I just want to ask, what was it last year when you redshirted? What was that experience like, knowing like you played some special teams and played well, but you couldn't maybe play more games? Did you feel like it was helpful long term? Like just out of that?
Yeah, I mean that was kind of tough because early on in the season I knew I was redshirting, so I talked about that with Coach Day, and he was all for it, and he helped me with that process. But there was some opportunities where it got some games where I could have potentially got in, and I feel like that was like just wanting to be out there. I feel like that kind of hurt, but at the same time, I feel like I had the hardest thing for me, well, not really the hardest, but I had to stay on the grind even though I knew that week I wasn't playing in the game. So I feel like that just really helped me develop patience, really. So I was real patient, and now I know I'm going to be up, and I'm excited for what's to come.
Great. Lorenzo, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.
Folks, we have Jaden